E aí, meus caros humanos, tudo bem com vocês? Hoje nós temos um grande convidado, Legend. Vamos receber logo mais Monkey from the Addicts. Daqui a pouco. Mas antes a gente vai cantar uma música em homenagem a Monkey from the Addicts. Monkey Copacabana Beach Banana. The Furious Bossa Nova. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Copacabana Beach Banana. Copacabana Beach Banana. Copacabana Beach Banana. Copacabana Beach Banana. Inside out, upside down. I'm the king and you're the clown. It's unique, it's tramby, it's corrupt, it's gonna mess you up. Copacabana Beach Banana. Copacabana Beach Banana. Copacabana Beach Banana. Copacabana Beach Banana. Yee! Check it out, there's no doubt. Try it out, it's all allowed. It's unique, it's trambic, it can't be beat. So let's erupt, girl, let's corrupt. I'm gonna mess you up. Wow. Come on and stay in my cabana. Monkey's got a nice banana. Copacabana, Carmen Miranda. Mama wanna stay till mañana. Mama wanna my banana. Yeah. With a little bit of marijuana. Minha Joana. É isso aí, rapaziada. With a little bit of marijuana. Boa noite a todos. Vejo toda a galera entrando aí. E, bom, hoje a gente vai ter o prazer de receber um cara que, sem sombra de dúvidas, uma das lendas aí do punk rock, né? E ele, eu tive o prazer de fazer uma turnê com ele. Fizemos 10, 12 shows, eu e meu irmão. I'll say in English, me and my brother, Brothers of Brazil, we had the honor to play with the Addicts in California, about 10 and 12 shows, and they were fantastic every night, you know. And I'm gonna introduce you now to the amazing, fantastic Monkey from the Addicts.
Hey, hola, amigo.
Hola, ¿cómo está, amigo? ¿Está bien? How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very good. Well, thanks for being the show. You see,
Thanks.
I got my makeup for you, man. An honor.
I appreciate it. It
Yes.
looks like you're
Well,
a bee.
I'm what? Like a bee? Like a bzz? Oh, okay. Well, that's, you know, I used to wear this. It was a Supla Zoo. It was a Punka Nova. We did that song for you, actually. Monkey Copacabana Beach Banana, you know. in honor of your name, you know. And well, I want to go straight to the questions here. You know, thank you very much for being here with us. I hope you're taking care of yourself, right, with all this crazy thing. You know, you look fantastic. I love the background, anyways. It looks really cool. Yes. And well, before we say anything, I would just like to show a little clip of you guys playing When You Come With The Wings right at the beginning of the show. I think it's Hellfest or something like that. Just really fast, okay? Just
okay.
People get a wow.
Let's go, let's go!
Yeah, that's when you start with the wing and you start like going all crazy and all that, you know? And one thing that really amazed me from all the shows that we did and I see in videos and everything, always these young kids every night, you know? What is the trick? You know, what do you guys have that always like a new generation? I mean, you see the fathers and then the uncles, and then you see like all these young kids at your show. It's amazing. It's like you guys been on tour like 40 years or something like that. I don't know, you know.
That's right. I think we have a universal and a generational appeal. You know, fun and entertainment and good times belong to every generation. You know, it's
absolutely.
Age doesn't really matter, especially as, you know, we get older, but we're still attracting a younger audience because of, because of the show that we do. It's just a good time, and who doesn't want that these days?
Yeah, well, especially in these hard days, right? I mean, you have that song, "Fucked Up." What is it? That fucked up world.
Fucked Up World, yeah.
Fucked Up World, yeah. Okay, so we need some good time, you know.
Right. We actually we wrote that before it got fucked up even worse than it was then. But
man, unbelievable.
Now it's a really, really fucked up world.
It is, man. Let me ask you, how did you met? Because you guys come. Well, you got to correct me here, because like Ipswich, am I saying correctly? Ipswich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Suffolk, right? In that area over there, and you how do you guys met with Pete and Kid? How that came along, you know?
I was actually born in Ipswich. Pete and Kid were born Kid was born in Cyprus, and they lived up in the north of England in Sunderland. And
I see. I'm going to translate really fast. Você nasceu em Ipswich, e ele, you and Kid and Pete, they were born in. No, eles nasceram no norte da Inglaterra. I forgot to translate. I'm sorry, just starting a conversation.
Yeah,
but it's fine.
So
and
they moved to Ipswich, and we met because of just that common interest in music, punk rock back in those days in the 70s.
All right, I see. Bom, e aí eles se encontraram lá nessa cidade e tinham um interesse em punk rock, entendeu? E eles começaram. All right. Let's see a little bit of more about the road is something that we're missing a lot, you know, and it's about how can I say this? It's from the new album, you know, and it's about being on the road, I believe so, you know, and it was so. How you say that thing? I always have a.
Oh yeah, and it was so.
And it was so. And I think that was your last release, I believe, as an album, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah,
that's correct. Okay, let's watch a little bit about that video, just a little bit.
Okay.
Voltamos? Já voltamos, champs. Okay, I have to apologize to the people. Desculpa, pessoal. Eu esqueci de traduzir, que eu fiquei tão aqui no pique de falar, eu esqueci. And I'm just apologizing, you know? And that song, I mean, it shows on the video, I feel like there's a lot of like you guys playing all around the world, you know? And well, how do you how are you guys dealing with this, with the pandemic and everything, you know? O que tá acontecendo para eles para poderem estar fazendo shows e tal? Yeah.
Yeah, obviously it's very difficult and very frustrating for
everybody that plays live.
All musicians, but for us especially, is that's where we live on the stage. You know, we record some and write some great songs, but you know, essentially that's where we love to be, is on the stage. And without that, it's you know, it's kind of
it's
like
hard.
a kick in the balls. Yeah.
I hear you, man. Well, but I just want to show you, I mean, you guys have a great time here in Brazil, you know? I mean, when you guys come here, right?
Oh, yeah.
So people really, really dig you guys, you know? And, look at my makeup. I'm going like bananas here. So, people are saying very frustrating. Yes, very frustrating. Yeah, they're saying, yes, it's very frustrating for everybody that is a performer. Please ask him how punk has been facing the pandemic. Well, you just said it, I guess, you know? I mean, live performance. It's hard.
And you know, in my opinion, there's you can't have a punk show that is compromised or not 100% in any way. You have to have you know, the mosh pit and the spit and the sweat and the, you know, the elbows in the face and the connection with people, and anything less than that, you know, because of, you know, COVID restrictions is it's not going to be, you know, real to me.
Bom, ele falou que fica muito difícil fazer o show sem cuspidas, sem tá todo mundo no pogo, rodando e tal, né? E that is true. You know, something that I wanna ask you. Do you have a picture do Sex Pistols e do Clash? Ali, lembra aquelas? When you said about the beginning of punk rock that you guys got together, right? Did you guys what you thought about that scene that was going on? Tell me a little bit about what the Sex Pistols and the Clash, right? And you guys were in your town, right? And that was happening in London, right? How was that about that time? How was that influence on you? Or, you know, what was about that?
Well, we were, you know, Ipswich is 70 miles, 100 kilometers from London.
São 100 quilômetros mais ou menos de miles ali até Londres, onde eles moram. Yes? Go ahead.
So that scene was already, you know, happening, and certainly before I knew about it.
Tá, isso já estava acontecendo antes deles estarem ali presentes e tal, saberem disso. Yes.
But I think after that initial, like, you know, London scene in 1976, by the time it got to the streets of the small towns like Ipswich and to the north of England, I think that's where the real punk started, because it wasn't so much a clique or a fashion. It was like reaching the real people in the on the council estates and the unemployed kids that really wanted to you know, react against the, you know, the government and the situation and all those things that, you know, teenagers like to fight against.
I see. Bom, isso aí ele falou que em 76 foi quando pegou mesmo a história toda, né? E foi para várias cidades, inclusive a dele, em 76, e era um momento que explodiu a mesma coisa. Todo mundo estava se rebelando contra o governo. Well, that's a story that we know already, right? I mean, in 76, 77 was like no jobs, no careers, basically, and punk was something that, you know, express yourself in a way, right? I would say so.
Yeah, it's and strangely enough, it's gone full circle. Now I have no job.
You got no job because of the pandemic. Yeah, you have a wonderful job, actually.
And
You're
I'm back
blessed.
on unemployment.
Yeah. Okay. Well, me too. Well, I'm doing this, but what can I say? You know.
Yeah.
You know. I got to. You know, there's a guy from Brazil. He's a good friend of mine, right? His name is João Gordo. He plays in a band called Basement Rats, Ratos do Porão. Actually, he just sent me this nice vinyl here. You know, o Gordo me mandou, quando eu fui na casa dele, ele me deu esse disco aqui.
Cool.
Yes, and he has a question for you. E o Gordo tem uma pergunta. I'm going to put the question, and then let's see what he has to ask you. Okay. Thank you.
Fala, Supla, João Gordo na área. Já toquei com a Adicts já num festival de punk rock lá no Chile, e foi muito legal. Assisti o show do palco, E depois fiquei no camarim dos caras bebendo com eles lá. Não sei se ele se lembra de mim. Tirei uma foto com ele, mas o meu celular estava sem bateria. Aí não saiu foto porra nenhuma. E eu queria saber do Monk o seguinte. Quando que ele assistiu o filme Laranja Mecânica e até que ponto esse filme influenciou a vida dele e a musicalidade dele? É isso aí. Valeu.
Okay, so this, I'm gonna do the translation, okay? Obrigado, João. Satisfação, hein, mano? Logo mais a gente vai fazer uma entrevista aqui com você. So, he said that he played with you guys in a punk rock festival in Chile, right?
Okay.
And after the show, you guys he was in your backstage and he was, drinking and getting all crazy, but he couldn't take a picture. I mean, his battery went off. And what he's asking is, first, I don't know if you remember him. You probably do because he's a really big guy, he's a fun guy, And he's asking, when was the first time that you saw Clockwork Orange? And did the music influence you, what was the influence from that,
My first time I saw Clockwork Orange was sometime actually after it was released because it was unavailable in
it was banned, right? It was banned, right?
Well, I don't know. I think it was actually withdrawn from circulation by Stanley Kubrick because of the problems that it was kind of creating with some.
But I mean, in England, não foi foi banido na Inglaterra. Wasn't it banned? I think when it came out, the movie, I think 71, and then it wouldn't. People were not allowed to see in the movie theaters, and then just in 99.
Right, because I was too young to see it in the movie theaters when it came out.
Oh,
by the time it was unavailable, I think it was a few years later I saw it on a bootleg VHS tape.
Ele viu num jeito pirata, porque era proibido ver, né? Okay, yes.
And then, we were influenced by lots of the textures in there, by the position of the Droogs and Alex and their fight against society.
Mm-hmm. Eles foram influenciados pela turminha que estava ali andando, the Droogs e a sociedade, yes.
Mm-hmm. And the soundtrack is great, Walter Carlos, Wendy Carlos, and great classical composers like Rossini, of course Beethoven,
Beethoven,
and of course this.
Yeah, I got mine. Yep. There you go.
It's just cool. It's just cool. I mean, there's really nothing else to say. It just looks.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, they don't have a Joker. Eles não têm Coringa. They don't have a Joker.
No. So that this thing is a conglomeration of many different styles and influences, and it's but Clockwork Orange for us was we still reference it in lyrics. I mean, it's like it's been a theme for the band.
Even if sometimes before the show, right? Right, it plays a little bit of the Beethoven thing, right?
Oh yeah. We played that some of the soundtrack as an intro because it's very dramatic and
very. Yes. And well, what about the name The Addicts? Where that came from? Is there like, am I an addict? Am I an addict? No.
No. There's not really a story behind it. It was like, we were called the Pins for a little while.
The Pins, yeah, remember.
NZ.
Yeah, after birth and the Pins, right? Or just the Pins?
Well, it got a little mixed. It's got a little mixed up on the web. The Afterbirth and the Pins were actually two different bands. It's not the Afterbirth and the Pins as one band. There was the Afterbirth who actually never played any shows or had any songs.
Oh, okay.
And then Pins was the Addicts, and then we thought Pins was a little bit too new wave and too soft, so we wanted something a little, edgy.
So
it just became the Addicts for not a particular reason that I recall. Well, of course, that doesn't mean.
Okay, well, it's all right. Well, I'm just gonna translate. Teve até que a banda chamou até de alfinete e tal, mas eles acharam que ficou um pouco meio new wave e tal, assim, aí eles resolveram ir com The Addicts, que tinha mais a ver com eles e tal, né? Então, é isso aí. Well, we're gonna go now listen to one of my songs that is playing here on the radio. It's called Fall to the Ground, and we'll come right back to you. Okay, mister? Yes.
Okay, cool.
Kung Fu on you. Fall to the ground. I'll leave you to the party's over. Pour a drink right over my shoulder. Let's all fall to the ground. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm not leaving cause the music's playing. Let's all fall to the ground. Let's all fall to the ground. No medication, just meditation. Is our experience real? You only let in what you feel. It's all an illusion. The life and steals. So kneel and rise again and again. Spring, summer, winter, fall, all year round. Fuck you all. Let's all fall to the ground. Why you wanna fuck me over? Do I bore you? Do I make you feel older? Let's all fall to the ground. Let's all fall to the ground. No medication, just meditation. Is our experience real? You only let in what you feel. It's all an illusion. The life and steals. So kneel and rise again and again. Yeah. No medication, just meditation. Is our experience real? You only let in what you feel. It's all an illusion. The life and steals. So kneel and rise again and again. Let's all fall to the ground. It's my illusion. Let's all fall to the ground. It's my illusion. Let's all fall to the ground. It's my illusion. Let's all fall to the ground. Yes. Okay. Well, that was Fall to the Ground. And my next question for you, well, kind of like, I think when you guys were doing like your first album, I spoke to Pete about this, okay? But he couldn't find a picture. Yes. Maybe 40 years ago, you guys were recording in a studio called The Octopus. You remember that?
Yes. Yeah, Octopus Studios, yeah.
And Sid Barrett, right, from Pink Floyd, they used to do their demos right there in this studio. I don't know. And Pete was telling me that the guys, the road crew, you guys were all like really crazy hair. And all the crew, like from Pink Floyd, they were like, oh, what the hell's going on here with all these guys? And I was looking, the only thing that I found on the internet was Octopus as a single for Sid Barrett, you know, but not the name of the studio or anything. Do you have any recalls of that? Any memories, you know?
I mean, I remember the studio and that it was in a village in the countryside outside of Ipswich.
Yeah.
And one of the guys that worked there went on to be quite a well-known, famous sound engineer for lots of big bands. I don't remember the history of the studio itself very much, but I mean it was a very cool experience for us to actually, you know, be in the studio. But yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just translate. Eu falei, pessoal, uns 40 anos atrás, quando a banda começou, eles fizeram, gravaram onde dizem a lenda, né, que era o Pink Floyd e fazia todas as demos lá, né, o Sid Barrett, e o estúdio chamava Octopus, mas ele falou que não se lembra muito bem. Well, Pete remembers, the guitar player, o guitarrista se lembra muito bem. Falaram que eles chegavam lá tudo louco, com os cabelos diferentes, e os roadies do Pink Floyd ficaram tudo olhando com cara de louco pra eles. Okay, boy.
Well, maybe I was with Sid Barrett too much to remember.
So, all right. Well, one thing that really strikes, you know, for me, is all that. I remember talking to Bernie Rhodes, and he said to me, the guy who used to manage the Clash, and he said, you know, if you have the image and you have the music, it's like magic, you know. And I think you guys have that magic, you know. You bring that magic, you know. And I was thinking, I'm just gonna give a tip. I don't know if you ever saw this, but I would like to show it to the crowd. Marlon Dietrich, right, doing her gorilla thing. Okay, you ever see this scene? No, never saw this scene. She's
from what movie? No.
Venus Blonde, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, just put a little bit, because I think that will be a good trick for you guys. One more.
Okay.
Pode pôr o gorila? Yeah.
Dances like the gorilla.
No, she has and then I think it's a fantastic thing, you know. When I was a kid in Brazil, they had this monkey called monga, and it reminds me of that a little bit. It was very scary. Eu tô falando que tinha a monga aqui, lembra que tinha no Play Center, galera? Uma ideia pro palco para eles. I'm just saying it's a crazy idea. I don't know if Pete is watching or kid what they think about. They're probably gonna hit me in the head with that, but
yeah, they could wear the gorilla costume.
But tell me about the theatrical things, you know, about it. You know, the cards, the glitter, all the serpentine, all that, where that came from, and the makeup. When you started wearing the makeup, when you guys decided we're gonna do the makeup now.
Yeah, the makeup started in I think 1981, just after the first album came out, or about that time.
Oh, really?
We were.
Começou em 81 makeup.
Studios.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, I'm just saying Portuguese, because it started in 1981. That's what I said in Portuguese. Yeah.
Around there when the first album came out. And again, we've always had this idea that we wanted to be entertaining and
sempre tiveram essa ideia de ser
a little different,
entretenimento, ser diferente.
You know, have a little different dynamic
Ter uma dinâmica diferente.
And just have fun. And so it's,
se
you know,
divertir.
every aspect should be, to me, as part of the show, whether it's the space around you, if it's
todo aspecto é parte do show. Yes.
Everything can be used as a prop, and there should be something happening all the time.
E é legal sempre ter alguma coisa acontecendo no show. And that's true. When you see your show, it's always something you're going to put out, something you know, what the sleeve, you know, something comes up. It's always crazy, you know. That's why I gave the idea of the gorilla. I'm just joking, but that's funny. Because I wanted to show to people. I think it's fantastic, you know. You even guys did a song of Fall in Love Again with Marlon Dietrich's kind of new wavy.
Yeah. Right.
I even have it a little bit. Let me see if I find this here. Oh, I don't know if you guys like this one, but I thought it was really amazing, like the beginning or something.
Yeah, what we
see.
Yeah, that's not me singing.
Oh, it's not her singing?
Not me.
Oh, not you.
Oh, my
okay. Oh, you will be Klaus Nomi there.
Yeah, see that.
Why do you come here very soon, huh?
Yeah, this might be the extended disco version.
Oh, disco, but okay, well, okay. Well, but you guys don't play that live, right?
We've played a different version of that,
but
we haven't had any sopranos on stage with us.
Well, that's fine. Okay, let's move on here. Let's go for the bad boys and the naughty girls. Let's see a little bit of this video here with the bad boys, right?
Okay.
Bad boy. Yeah. Okay, I got a question about it, but let's see a little bit of this video.
Okay.
Yeah. Ok, you naughty, naughty boys, seus garotos safadinhos da Inglaterra. I know I got, what's up with the Englishman, you know? Tell me a little bit about these two songs, you know? I mean, me fala pouco dessas duas, these two songs. The scene that it shows, it's like all these girls on stage. I think they're probably, I don't know if they're in São Paulo. I see there's this girl with stripes, you know, and she's touching you all over. And
I could be anywhere. But
I could be anywhere. Yeah,
I know there is definitely a Sao Paulo show that song with a lot of girls. I don't know. Again, it's part of, you know, it's showbiz. It's crowd participation.
It's showbiz, ele falou. Sim.
It's fun. We don't want to be too, you know, rigid. I mean, you know, sometimes it gets a little out of hand. So, but
às vezes fica meio maluco mesmo. I'm just doing the translation. I'm sorry. Yeah.
But like you said, like Marlene Dietrich, it's cabaret, you know.
Yeah, Marlene Dietrich é tipo cabaré mesmo. Yeah, it's entertainment.
Sure, it's just fun. It's nothing, you know. We don't take ourselves too seriously. I mean, we're serious about
the work.
Craft, but,
yeah,
you know.
Okay.
You have to work hard to make it look.
Yeah. Bom, o que ele diz, a gente não se leva tanto a sério, não é que a gente não leva o trabalho a sério, a gente leva super a sério o nosso trabalho, mas a gente sabe levar uma piada. Basically, you gotta know how to take a joke, right? I would say so, right? I mean,
yeah, of course. I mean,
it's part of show business, not taking yourself so seriously.
Right. I mean, obviously, I dress like this, I can get away with it. Some bands
don't.
You know, I make mistakes on stage, and I have a good enough band behind me that we can, you know, ride through days and we can connect. You know, and it's such a shame that we're not playing live right now because we got so good in the last year or two.
The more you play, the better you get. You know, it's like a repetitive thing, but that's how you get better. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna hear now a little bit of one of it's a cover for English fellow of you, Generation X song called Baby Talk, but we do it in Portuguese. Take your baby doll away.
Really?
Not T-boys from England. Not T-boys
not
from
me.
Oh, not T-boys from Brazil now. Yes. Tira o baby doll. Aqui tá mó calor, vou bem polícia na minha cola, não vou me preocupar. Tô aqui pensando no seu baby doll e eu me sinto mal, quando não te vejo, mas não vou nem esquentar. Tô aqui pensando no seu baby doll. Vem cá, não para, bebê, tira o baby doll. Deixa, bebê, rasga o baby doll. Come on now, bebê, now. Tira o baby doll, o baby doll. Assim não dá. Diz que é um absurdo, eu vou te procurar pra você mostrar o seu baby doll. A Rose tá no meu pé e a Suzy tá de 4, não quero nem saber. Eu só quero ver o seu baby doll. Vem cá, não para, bebê, tira o baby doll. Deixa, bebê, rasga o baby doll. Come on now, bebê, now. Tira o baby doll, o baby doll. Não vamos acordar seu pai. O que você espera ouvir? O que você espera ouvir? O que você espera? O que você espera? O que você espera ouvir? Yeah! Come on! Alright! Come on! Alright! Come on! Alright! Come on! Vem cá, não para, bebê, tira o baby doll. Deixa, bebê, rasga o baby doll. Come on now, bebê, now. Tira o baby doll, o baby doll. The punk rock. You don't stop. Yeah. The punk rock, 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 rock. Yeah. Well, okay. So here we're back. Oh boy. Yes, I love that. One thing that we're getting a little serious now with the song Viva the Revolution, right? Viva the Revolution. And when you guys wrote that song, right, what was going on politically, I mean, in your mind, you know, on Pete's Kid, I don't know how you guys wrote that, but what was going on, at least in your head, when you sing that song, Viva la Revolution, you know? And what was going on? Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, that's always been a song about celebrating the moment of revolution.
Celebrando o momento da revolução. Okay.
Just capturing that moment where you feel
Pegando
liberated.
Esse momento onde você se sente liberado.
And free, and there's hope.
E tem esperança, right? That's what we need a lot now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we all need that, but often in the past, sometimes you know, a revolution leads to a new government and just the same shit you had before. Sometimes, you know, so it really is about capturing that spirit.
Ok, bom, ele diz captando aquele espírito mesmo, e às vezes a revolução vem um novo governo e aí volta tudo de novo errado, de novo, então é complicado, mas é o espírito da revolução. Let's hear a little bit about this song, and right after we go and hear another one, just so people get on with this song. Because you know what, when I was a kid, I remember listening with my brother, and we used to love that video, man. You guys playing at the 100 Club, you know, and we got bootleg. And I love that. It's my favorite song, really. You know, we really love that. You know, but
of course, and a song like that, it can mean something to me, but it might mean something else to somebody else. You never quite know how you connect with people as a songwriter. You know what it.
Absolutely. When you write a song, and that happens a lot. Each person, they have their feeling towards that song, right? Well, cada tem sentimento sobre aquela canção, a pessoa que está escutando. Let's see if there's any questions here, because there's a lot of people. Camiseta, let me see here. Oh, they're saying, Viva la Revolução, tinha que ter... hold on, Monkey. Let me see. For UK at least. Camisola e Baby Doll, take your Baby Doll. No. Tinha que ter programa diário. They're saying we got to be on TV, okay? They love Addicts forever.
Thank you.
The beat up, yes.
Obrigado.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Oh, we're gonna watch the song Viva the Revolution now. Let's go to Viva the Revolution. Open your minds to a freedom of thought. Viva la Revolution. Viva la Revolution. Viva la Revolution. Yeah, fucked up world now. Let's go for fucked up world a little bit too, because I think that kind of goes together.
Well, yeah.
Fucked up world, fucked up ways, fucked up people, lead me astray. Fucked up world, fucked up ways, fucked up people, lead me astray. Põe o meu vídeo. Yes. Yeah, fucked up world, dude. Yeah. Well, Viva the Revolution, man. You know, I think it's great because you guys makes like a good time, and at the same time you send the message in a way. You know, like.
Yeah.
You know, like. Go ahead, please. Sorry.
But when we have if there is a message, it's not really.
Is under the lines? You mean like that?
Yeah, but it's not dated. It's not like we're singing about Maggie Thatcher or anything like this. You know, our songs can fit in any time. Because they're not like, we don't have references to the 70s or the 80s politics or people or very much, you know?
Let me translate that.
Still relevant, you know?
Então, o que ele diz que as letras também são políticas atuais, não é tipo Margaret Thatcher, ou pode ser, ela foi escrita um longo tempo atrás, mas ela serve para hoje em dia. Well, now people are asking question. Some crazy story, a cool story from Harry. He's asking about on the punk days. Do you have any crazy story about the punk days? I don't know. Probably too many.
Yes, can you pick one?
Yeah. Do you want to see? Oh, okay. He's saying you're very creative. What is the new punk rock attitude updated for today's world? Wow, that's Lucia La Lezzetti asked that.
Yeah, I don't know. You shouldn't ask a 61-year-old man in makeup. Really, you should ask some street punks of what they think of it.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask that. Okay, well, tell me your thought. I'm not translating that one. What about the well, what are your feelings towards Brazil? You know, do you miss Brazil? You know, you guys had a great time here, right? It's so welcome here. You know, I saw your last show was fantastic. You know.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We've always had a fantastic time and been welcomed by the
all South
the fans,
America,
promoters, and everybody. So yeah, I mean, I really love South America. Colombia's a great to us, and Argentina and Brazil, of course. I mean, there's a different. There is a little more of a punk attitude there than you see in Europe and other places. Yeah.
Well, interesting you say that. You know, but I think this is a great time now for us to write a lot about things. You know, there's so many things happening. You know, that you could write about. You know,
I think there will be lots of great songs come from this.
And you guys have I spoke to Pete. He was telling you guys are working on a new double live album from all these shows around the world.
So we have lots of recordings from different live shows from the last, couple of years or something like that in different places all over the world. And Pete's doing all the, the hard work, doing all the mixes. But we had this idea that we'd make a live album, but it would be different songs from all over the world. So there we are, rocking all over the world and in different countries and different songs, and hopefully that will be a nice project and a nice an album for people to listen to and rock to.
Bom, ele falou que estão preparando um álbum duplo com músicas ao vivo por todo mundo, né? Tocadas aí pelo mundo todo. E ele adora tocar no Brasil, logicamente, em toda a América do Sul aqui, né? E let me ask you a little bit of your influences, your influence. From the whole band, I mean, from that time when you guys started, like in the 70s, something like that. I kind of know what it is, but,
Yeah, well, pre-punk days, we were all listening to, not that we knew each other, but we were probably listening to the same type of music at the same time, which was like the British glam rock scene.
T-Rex.
And Slade and
Sensational Harvey and Alex, right?
Alex Harvey Band, Roxy Music and Cockney Rebel.
Cockney Rebel. Well, let's play a little bit of that. Just people get an idea of it, Bring some culture from the glam thing.
It's the game, no matter what you say. But only metal, what a ball. Blue eyes, how can you tell so many lies anymore?
There you go. I think David Bowie was our last one, right? Is that what it is? I didn't see it yet, but all these glam, great bands, you know. I love all that too, you know. And I can see that a big influence on you guys with that, you know. Even with the hat, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Cockney Rebel probably were the first.
Yeah.
Clockwork Orange band
Yeah.
in some ways, I think, you know.
Mm-hmm. Very cool, you know.
Yeah.
And well, let's see a video that we're going to talk about your artwork now.
Okay.
Right? That it's I want to ask you. It's a video from the last album. Picture this. Picture the scene. Right.
Picture the scene. Okay.
Yes, we're going to watch a little bit, but there's like, let's watch a little bit. Yes. There you go. Picture the scene, yeah. And it's like one of the singles of the last album. But it shows you like with paintings, you're Salvador Dali, a little bit that. Is that like an indication already that you're doing, of course, keeping the band and everything, but you're doing like showing your art? I saw some of it and it looked pretty cool, you know.
Yeah, I mean, again,
tell me a little bit about that. Yeah.
Well, it's like artists with no real outlet for their, you know, for their art. I mean, I'm not a musician, and I don't know how to, you know, engineer or mix or anything like that. So there's always something going on. So it has to manifest itself in some way, I guess. And
But why you don't consider yourself a musician? I think you are a musician. Just to go up there and sing, you consider yourself an entertainer?
Yeah, I mean, a musician has to play a musical instrument.
Not necessarily. I heard Michael Jackson never played an instrument. You know, the melodies come in his
I don't
mind.
know about that.
Some people, the melody just come in their minds. You know. It's
yeah,
true.
I don't really have a melody in my mind.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
So yes, I don't know. It's more for me. It's more, you know, performance art, I guess, and you know.
Okay. No, that's cool.
But so, you know, without the live shows, then, you know, you turn to
got to create something.
Painting or something, whatever it may be. Yeah, you know, clothing design. I mean, I think lots of people are finding that now that, you know, we all need something to outlet for our creativity, you know.
Yeah. Bom, ele disse que tá todo mundo, eles não consideram música, eles se consideram mais um performer artista, né? E well, we were showing some of your paintings, you know. E por isso ele nesse meio tempo ele resolveu fazer algumas mostrar alguma arte que ele tem feito, né? And where can people buy this if they want to buy it, you know? Do you have can you have an address? Show me, please.
I have a web store. It's www.monksjunk.com.
Oh, okay. A little further, please. Right in front of your face. Yeah, that's better. Aí, pessoal, quem quiser conferir, that's good. Yeah, keep it. Quem quiser conferir, só conferir.
And then, of course, for all your Addicts needs, you can go to the...
Oh, you pro Addicts. I mean, go more towards your face. Yeah, so we can see that.
Addicts.net.
Uh-huh.
You got the Addicts Facebook.
The Addicts Facebook. Oh, you got all the things. You see, I told you were. No, it's the Riddler.
And then
No, shut up.
The Addicts official.
Yeah.
That's where, you know, but, you know, because... It's important for us to keep in touch with everybody, and them to be able to keep in touch with us, and
okay.
You know, so we don't can't forget each other, you know.
Absolutely. Well, you guys got to stay together. It's a wonderful team. It's been for how long you guys been together? For like
Pete Kidd and I have been together now, as the song goes, for 43 years, you know, something like this.
43.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do this in honor of you guys. We're going to hear one of our songs called Fuck Politics. That it goes for Viva Revolution and Fuck the World. And there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got that one, kid? Yeah. Oh, fuck politics.
Viva the revolution. Viva the revolution. Viva the revolution. Viva the revolution.
couldn't understand. Didn't wanna see what I had in my hands. Got a little rich before I get depressed. Found out now I was once blessed. You wanna get high, you wanna get high, high out of our minds, and tangle like two mad dragonflies. You wanna get high, you wanna get high, high out of our minds, and tangle like two mad dragonflies. Yeah! Day, day. You wanna get high, you wanna get high, high out of our minds, and tangle like two mad dragonflies. You wanna get high, you wanna get high, high out of our minds, and tangle like two mad dragonflies. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fuck politics. You wanna get high. Hey, by the way, are you the Joker in the pack?
I
What do you
might
mean with
be.
that? You might be. Ah, I see. I see. Let's hear a little bit of Joker in the pack of that. Is that a violin that goes in the middle of the song in the video at the 100 Club?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You remember who plays that?
That was me.
Is that you?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Let's hear a little.
On that one, there was a guy called Pete Beaumont, I believe.
Oh, okay. I love that part. It's different.
Yeah.
You know, it gives that little twist.
I'm the Joker in the pack.
There you go. Yes, Joker in the pack. Yeah, I like that answer. Very, very, very good. I might be. Yeah. There you go, kid. Well, Pete, I want to thank you very much. You know, Monkey, want to thank you very much.
Pete.
I call you because I talk to Pete. You know, not all the time, but sometimes he loves to talk about football. You know, he's a crazy football man. You know.
Yeah,
And
that's not the same anymore.
his team is not the same anymore, right? No. Yeah. Anyways,
Well.
but I'll send my regards to all you guys. You know.
Yeah.
Lovely people. You know, I really appreciate the time we were on tour. You guys were so nice. You know, all the road crew, really nice people. Everybody, send my love to all the family over there. Wish very soon we all back. You know.
Yeah.
And we can see you guys touring all around the world again. You know, I'm sure all the Brazilian fans here they can't wait to see you here. You know, playing.
Yeah, we would love to get back. So let's just hope everybody stays, strong and healthy, and we'll get through this. And
yes, we will.
we'll be back. Yeah.
We will. Thank you very much, Monkey. And
Thank you.
we're gonna leave you singing "Viva the Revolution," okay? And yes, for ending here, and then we're gonna have a bunch of other songs here. Thank you very much. Love to you guys.
Thank you.
Yes.
Obrigado.
De nada. Welcome. Very welcome.
Into the dungeon with the evil man. People like Prince over feel good. Come out of the closet, come out of the hole. Come out of the woodwork, come into the fold. Rappers and fighters and ice to kill. That with the bandits, stuff from the hill. Open your windows, open your doors. Open your minds, so freedom on go. Viva the revolution.
Que a gente vai tocar a minha. Yes. Bom, a gente acabou de escutar agora o Monkey, vocalista do The Addicts, né? Sensacional. Cara, muito gente boa. Quero agradecer a todo mundo, ao nosso patrocinador, né? Principalmente, ó, Startup aqui. Cerveja da hora. Daqui a pouco vai ter a Supla Beer. Fuck you, drink my beer. Victoria que falou, hein? Yes. E... eu não vejo a hora. Eu vi o rótulo da Supla Beer. Tá demais da Startup, viu? Ficou muito legal. E agora a gente vai... A gente tá indo nessa. Agradecer a todo mundo que entrou aqui. Sectog, Lúcia, GH, Everton Pérez, Rafael Megera, vocalista Manson, bem louco, né? É isso aí. Keep drunken. E ele já tá saindo drink tongue, ele sai mesmo. Muito obrigado a todos vocês, tá? E vamos escutar agora uma série de sons. O que a gente tem pra escutar com a... Utopia. A gente vai escutar... A gente tem Green Monsters, né? Green Monsters. Meu, galera, satisfação, muito obrigado, Startup. Logo mais vai ter a cerveja Supla, hein, galera? Muito obrigado a todos vocês. E é isso aí, satisfação. Come on, kids, até logo mais. Utopia, dedicated to my father, Sir Thomas More. Johnny Rotten sang this shrine. John Lydon turned into a right-wing toy. John Lennon sang "Give Peace a Chance," and it seems nobody will. Why don't we live in utopia? Cash doesn't matter when you dead. Why don't we live in utopia? The world is what you make of it in your head. The world is what you make of it in your head. The bizarre of loyalty's insane. Emmeline, witchy woman, lost her head for her cane. As I step through the door, can land anywhere to be met by the rich or the poor. Can land anywhere to be met by the rich or the poor. Why don't we live in utopia? Cash doesn't matter when you dead. Why don't we live in utopia? World is what you make of it in your head. The world is what you make of it in your head. Why don't we live in utopia? Cash doesn't matter when you dead. Why don't we live in utopia? The world is what you make of it in your head. The world is what you make of it in your head. Green Monsters. Step outside, raise myself up, waiting for the question that it's gonna fuck me up. No way to avoid, they all wanna know how I'm really doing deep inside of my soul. No, I don't feel bad, feeling just fine, and she's still by my side. No, I don't feel bad, gotta get out of here, gotta get out, I'm giving this to them. Go insane.
worse. They gotta have a problem, but I'm sure who I am. Why when I'm happy, they just can't stand. No, I don't feel bad, feeling just fine, and she's still by my side. No, I don't feel bad. Gotta get out of here, gotta get out. I'm giving this to them. Go insane. Life in pain, jealousy and pain. Get out of my fucking brain. Jealous how, jealous why, it's gotta be this way. Looking at my eyes and you lying anyway. What to do, what to say, I can't think anymore. Gotta get out of here, I'm giving this again. What the fuck you looking at me, huh? You fucking douchebag.